problem they wanted to tackle at that time, because these people were about getting money, getting minerals, and selling these minerals to their countries, using the colonies to reach themselves. And I want to tell you something very significant. Do you know that the sewer system in Nairobi is only 3%, meaning that 97% of Nairobi's buildings do not have sewer or have no access and never have it. But Muzungus were exploiting our resources, and if you go to London, the sewer system built in London and all those big cities outside here were how they took resources from here and built, because the sewer system has no revenue model. And because it has no revenue model, you cannot even have a way in which you can set it up to earn money. That's why people are coming without solution. You go to Karen, Nairobi Water Company doesn't work. There's no Nairobi sewer system. People have a way on how to solve the sewer issues and water issues. It tells you it's not very easy to set up this thing, but they exploited Africans to be able to use that money to build their own things that they were not able to generate their own resources to do. So for us now, we said, well, there are three things: poverty, ignorance, and disease. And because these ones are the main problem that they were talking about, you found different presidents through history. Kenyatta came out with his own system of education, and the education system was set up. Kenyatta came out with issues of healthcare, but it was very weak because, do you know, Kenyatta Hospital was built before Nairobi Hospital, and these ones were long before independence. But look at how it has expanded. Now it's called Teaching and Referral Hospital. Remember now Nairobi Hospital has been expanded as well. But these ones were built during Kenyatta time. Then you remember now we talk about the education system.
At that time it was the King George.
Yes. So it was called King George. It has been now Kenyatta National Hospital. Kenyatta, the first president. And then you look at now what has happened in the education system. Kenyatta had a good education system that they wanted to put across, but you remember that the colonialists, in terms of missionaries, had a lot of saying and investment in the education sector, health sector, but the issue of poverty was about self-rule, creating jobs. That's why Kenyatta said, Harambee. Harambee was a manifesto for Kenyatta. Let's pull together to solve these three problems. So we are very proud of him as the founding father of the nation. And I want to tell you something very interesting. The kind of politicians we had during that times were people who are here to give, people who are there to build their country.
By the way, on that point, yes. Just on that point, I have with me a list of the first cabinet.
Yes.
Let me throw some names at you and see if they strike you as significant. We had people like Jaramogi, of course, Oginga. We had Thomas Joseph Mboya.
Yes.
We have Joseph Murumbi. We had Dr. Julius Kiano. We had Mbiu Koinange. We had Njoroge Mungai, Ngala Mwendwa, Ramogi Achieng' Oneko, and the rest. These are luminaries. We still talk about them today. So the roads that are named after them today.
So I'm telling you.